Welcome to the Pure Performance Cafe. May I take your order?
Yes, I would like a shot of Pure Performance, please.
Coming right up.
Welcome to another episode of Pure Performance Cafe. I'm still here in Linz. I'm actually making my way through the different offices, or I'm still in the same office as before, now with Dirk.
Hi.
Hey, Dirk, you are the technology lead for OpenStack Technologies, is it right?
Correct.
What is OpenStack?
Well, OpenStack allows you to build your own private cloud in your data center. So it's AWS for your home use, you could say. So it's basically infrastructure as a service, and it allows you and your users to, for example, do a self-service approach to launch your VMs in your own data center.
And I guess the main reason why people are preferring that way is?
The main reason, basically, the survey at least showed it, that it's cost savings. Because when your data center or when the amount of VMs you need reach a certain number, then apparently it's cheaper to run it in your own data center. And another reason, of course, is that you, on the one hand, have more control over what's happening in your data center, and on the other hand, the data stays inside your data center and is not published to the internet, to AWS, for example.
Yeah. Just for my own interest, and maybe from the listeners as well, who runs OpenStack? Who is participating in that community? Who is behind OpenStack?
So behind OpenStack, there is the OpenStack Foundation that is basically backed by large companies like HP, IBM, and so forth. And let's say the largest company that use OpenStack. So if you do any transaction on PayPal over the last year or 2 years, you're basically using OpenStack.
Oh, okay, wow.
If you do any call on the AT&T network, mobile calls, it's running on OpenStack. So there are really large use cases out there.
Cool, that's quite interesting. So now, and from a monitoring perspective, obviously we are a monitoring company, and if you actually have interest, the listeners, if you Google or Bing, whatever search engine you have, type in Dynatrace OpenStack, you'll find some information on what we actually provide. So what do we provide? What are the use cases that we try to solve for our users that use OpenStack?
Sure. So we basically provide or solve two use cases. On the one hand, it's the operator side of the OpenStack operators to gain insights into what's going on in their cluster. Are the nodes fine? Are the services that are necessary to run OpenStack running fine? And the second use case is actually to get insights into the applications that run on top of OpenStack. And one of the actual pretty cool things is that we're able to correlate things that happen in the application with events from the control plane. So we could basically tell you that some of your services respond slower because there's something going wrong with your OpenStack infrastructure.
Okay. And that's obviously, I think you mentioned this earlier, that's an advantage because we actually see in the underlying infrastructure, which is OpenStack, as compared to if you run in the public cloud, whether it's Microsoft or Amazon or Google, you may not get the full visibility because only Amazon gives us the APIs to see into certain levels, right?
Right. That's a blessing on the one hand that you don't see the details on AWS, and you do get all the details on OpenStack, but the other flip side of the coin is basically you also have to fix the cloud platform if it's broken. So, those are the two sides.
Yeah. And I think you said we are working on the support right now. We have an early access program that's about to start. Is there more information about people that are interested in OpenStack and Dynatrace to find more about it?
Sure. So basically the landing page we have on dynatrace.com, our early access program will start throughout January, and we're looking for customers. So if you're interested, just check out the landing page or contact us directly at openstack@dynatrace.com.
That's perfect. Cool. And if people want to follow you, how do they get in touch with you?
Well, my Twitter handle is Wall_Dirk.
Wall_Dirk. Here
yes,
we go.
because my last name's too long.
Cool. Any other final thoughts? Anything that you've learned? I mean, I guess OpenStack is still, it's one of these new technologies that we hear all the time, but maybe some people don't know about. Any getting started tips for people?
Well, basically check out the OpenStack homepage and learn about the different projects. And I think a very interesting thing and fact is that OpenStack is right now the largest and fastest growing open source project that exists worldwide. So it has about more than 30,000 contributors worldwide of over 170 nations. So, and it's actually a pretty cool community to talk to the people, for example, on all of the different events. They're very open and welcoming, and Yeah, nice people to talk to and exchange experiences.
Cool. Hey, thank you so much. I learned a lot, hopefully our listeners too, and exciting
Thanks.
that we have a great product offering as well to help operators and application developers. Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.